from the far, Stanford Stadium in Palo Alto. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Stanford Cardinal. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey guys, checking in pregame with the Miami head coach. He told me this is a big challenge for them just from a time zone standpoint. He's trying to do a lot of research with his sports information and sports performance coaches to make sure their team is prepared and ready to fight this east to west time zone travel. We'll see if they're able to perform well here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Canes headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Stanford Cardinal offense will take the field for the first possession of the day. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country.
Well, this is one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but David, he better have a clock going off in his head in this one because this is one of the elite pass rushes in the entire nation as well. Their D-line is absolutely stocked and loaded with athleticism, with guys with bad intentions, and they built this D-line specifically for games like...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Warren. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's complete on the right side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wants to return it. Oh, he got loose. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. Malachi Tony. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He is a big play waiting to happen.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. The Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback keep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Line is set on 3rd down. Throwing, Mensah. Takes a hit as he fires. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
Wow, that quarterback is lucky there. If you're going to take a chance like that on third down in your end of the field, you better be right, because that should have been...
Guys, look at this. You're surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. They'll run play action. Under fire. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
The defense there to make the stop. He barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. 2nd and long coming up. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's 4. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Warren. Using the quick game. He's loose. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Stanford comes up with a 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's 4. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense somehow...
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. A costly holding penalty backs him up. It's 1st and 20. They'll move the tight end. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Goes high to pull it in. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive, maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on 1st down. First play of the drive.
Breaks into the open. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Canes want to pick up the tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Tight end now in motion. They'll give it to him again. There's some room. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Pringle. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. Send the tight end in motion. They'll run it. It's Pringle. And he's in. Touchdown, Canes! The extra point here would tie the game. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal. Oh, and they blocked it. He picks it up. That's a live ball. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. It's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Got a little grass. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. One final play before the end of the quarter. Grabbed in the middle. It's Blackburn. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break, and it is Stanford holding the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down.
Here we go, ready. 180, go. Go.
Looking to pass, it's Warren. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Stanford lines up to punt it away. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They march to the end zone the last time they had it, do it again, and they'll be on top. They'll run the option. The option, he'll keep it. Now the toss. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the option. And the Hurricanes want to move quickly.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run the option. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. The fake spike, trying to catch the defense napping. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. The play action fake. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He's got it way down the field. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Looking for space to the left. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And the Canes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Tried to catch them napping, fake spike, and now he'll throw it. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Here's Mensah to throw. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And they take it in for 6 more points. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. He's looking to pass. And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sack on the 2-point try. No shot at a return. It's out in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They'll move the tight end. Off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Holt. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Stanford wants to push the pace. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. And the referee signal for the 2-minute timeout.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Makes the catch. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Fires to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Mensah. That's caught. It's Brown. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down and just letting him go to work to set up second and short?
They'll give it to Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a...
He's going for it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Throwing, Mensah. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. It's Lofton. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
And the QB going with a little bit of touch, you know, trying to feather that thing up in the air and give his receiver a chance to go up. And try to get over top of the defender. Nice job. Defense seeing the football, breaking on it, and getting the ball on the ground.
Soft spot in the middle. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. The whistle sounded, and they got it called just in time, using the timeout with a second left. Now to see if they can score. A shot toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half.
Stanford set to boot it deep to start this second half. Coming out with it, it's Lyle. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Miami's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expected to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Canes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Goes to the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. The option look. Keeps it himself. He'll toss it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
These offenses are so hard to stop when you run the option because they play the quarterback well. They get it to the running back. The defense looks pretty good, but 3rd and short, they get the yardage they need, and they move the sticks.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Keeps it on the option. That could be an alley. At the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Miami. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And what execution by the offense. The quarterback making the right decision on the defender quickly. Get it to your running back. And how about the wide receivers and everybody else blocking in space, create an alley so the running back can do the rest and make the huge play for the touchdown.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way. Run in the red zone, it's Pringle. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Back to throw, it's Warren. They're working that left side. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Looks as if Stanford will have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they like because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Canes. score.
This is just complimentary football, and we're seeing it now. Offense scoring points and the defense doing their job. Great job flying to the ball, forcing that football loose, picking it up, convoy to go score, David. Everything going their way.
Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the two-point conversion attempt.
Miami, 26. Stanford, 7.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David,
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense and make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Getting aggressive here and going for two. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. What a mess. A delay of game on the two-point conversion attempt. That just can't happen. They'll line up to go for two. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the two as they extend the lead.
Man, I like the execution by the offense on that two-point conversion. You get backed up a little bit. Listen, you practice this. You practice having penalties, getting backed up. Nice job still getting into the end zone, making the play for this offense.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Cardinal offense takes the field, ready to attack. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. Looking for a man. It's Warren. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Wants to throw again. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Here's the return. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Here's Mensah to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
sometimes the quarterback grabs the football so quick and tries to get out of his hand, rushes it a little bit on these quick throws. Sometimes they don't even grab the laces, and you could tell he just grabbed it, threw it a little bit too quick, and missed behind the wide receiver.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing it his own defense over the middle of the field, ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32.
Ready, 18, ready, go! Go, go! Ready, go!
Now the play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
So now they're staring at a 2nd and long from their 20. Back to throw, it's Warren. Bought a little time, lets it go. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Knocked down immediately. They tried to surprise him on 3rd and long with the run, and nothing doing. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Mensah. Hit as he throws. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that if this guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
Man, it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smarter.
The run inside. It's 4th. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Warren. Here's the pressure. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. On target over the middle. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He'll do it himself. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off the play fake. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Cardinal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And listen, you start to get desperate, right? Late in the game, it's in the fourth quarter. You know, I got to steal a possession somehow, some way, and you got to pull the trigger and kick an onside, something you feel good with. They tried. Unfortunately, they failed, and this game is going to get difficult now, even more down the stretch.
Great place to start for this offense. Now on the option. Keeps it on first down. There he goes. Makes it past the marker. 10. Touchdown, Miami! And the beatdown has ensued.
The running back is going to get the long touchdown run on the stats, but the option was run beautifully. How about the timing down the line of scrimmage? A perfect pitch, and the running back takes it and does the rest. That's why this offense is hard to stop. So many options on so many plays.
That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that is an obvious personal foul.
Number 22, set to kick off.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking for a man, it's Warren. Zings it complete to the right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking for room, it's Ford. And he loses the ball 2nd time today. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Might be calling a hot route. Throwing, Mensah. Bringing the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Back to pass.
That's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. Nice job, man, getting tackles for a losses, getting sacks. It makes it easy to play defense. You know what else does? Forcing a 3rd and long where you know they got to throw the football like they got right here.
Offense going to be challenged to protect on 3rd down after that last sack. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
That's a nice job by this defense, getting in the backfield quick. They got in there so fast, anticipating pass on 3rd and long, but they reacted so well to the run, get the tackle for a loss, and now probably going to force the punt here.
The Hurricanes come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
This is so on Jesse Palmer. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Got to look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Trying to run, it's Ford. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Looking to throw, it's Warren. Wide out trying to get it in.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
A fourth-quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point, but now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? On the option. There's a crease. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier 3rd down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on 3rd down. And shoot, and I got 4th down on my...
Turning it on. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room.
Well, his legs haven't been a big factor in this game up to now. He picks the perfect moment in the 4th quarter to rip off his longest run of the game.
The Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Pringle. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
To give to the back. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Here's Darian Mensah to throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Move.
They'll run play action. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the